Hey everyone, and welcome back. So yesterday we got a big surprise with GameStop dropping an early Black Friday sale. And looking at what dropped, there are actually quite a few interesting deals out there, and I'm going to be covering today which are my favorite deals from the sale currently. Now it's important to note that based on history, GameStop can pull these prices at any time. So if you're strongly interested in one of these games, it's best to pick it up as quickly as possible. If you think it might go lower somewhere else, just don't open it up and return it if ever the price drops elsewhere. And the proof of this is it's already happened this year. Nier Automata was $29 yesterday, it's now back up to $39.99. It's still a decent deal at that price, it was just insane at $29. Now we're going to be going much more rapid fire in today's video than a standard eShop deals because it's not about explaining what the games are about, but rather just why these are good deals. I've also put together a quick sizzle reel at the end for some other great games on sale, but that just maybe don't hit as hard as the ones we're featuring. So let's not waste any more time and jump right in. Just remember, if you are liking the video, hit that like button. Now the first game we're starting with today is Pokemon Snap, and this is the only first-party title that will make my featured list. It is now 35% off, dropping it to $39. Ultimately, as I said, this is the lowest we've ever seen this game. It is the only first-party title that is at a brand new low, and if you are into the Pokemon franchise, you could definitely look at picking this one up. In my case, I had a ton of fun playing through it, and it's also a great game for younger kids. I know mine love playing it over and over again. Now next, we've got a few RPGs that are majorly on sale. My favorite of the bunch would be Shin Megami Tensei 5, hitting a brand new low of 50% off $29.99 for a physical copy. If you just want a huge JRPG that you can spend dozens of hours in, well, Shin Megami is most likely your best answer. Also, if you really get into the franchise, we also have the third entry at 60% off, only $19.99. It is definitely more dated visually, but storyline-wise, it is still one of the best entries in the series. Now, a second great JRPG option for you is Monster Hunter Stories 2 that is now 58% off, dropping to $25. Now, it is once again a pretty big game, maybe not as big as the previous one, but nonetheless, you will have quite a few hours to put into it. Gameplay-wise, it also features some great monster taming mechanics, so if you're more into that style of gameplay, this could be another great option for this year. Now lastly, on our JRPG trip, we have a game that I haven't actually played myself, however I am looking at picking up a physical copy during this Black Friday season, and that is Digimon Survive, that they currently have at 33% off $39.99. Now from what I hear, this one has a much more visual novel style to it. However, if you are a huge fan of the Digimon series, I heard that this is one that you just have to play. There was also a time that physical copies of this game were slightly hard to come by, meaning that if you don't pick it up this year, next year might be a much harder mission. Next, I want to look at a few games that are really great on that cheaper side of things. The first one that could be a great pickup is the Hotline Miami collection, that is 40% off $14.99. Now quick warning, this is a very challenging game, however if you like quick action gameplay, this is a great pickup. Next, for those fans of FPS games, we have Metro Redux at 70% off $15. This is really a great deal in my opinion. You are getting two great campaigns to play through, there's a touch of horror moments in the gameplay as well, and the ports to the Switch run very well. Playing this in handheld mode is a great experience. So now for our cheaper options, we also have Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, that is back to 63% off $14.99. And well, for anyone who's into arcade style gameplay that is just fast and fun and easy to pick up, Super Monkey Ball is always a great option, and this is pretty much the best entry we currently have on the Switch. It groups together a huge amount of levels, and at only $15, in my opinion, it is just another really fantastic pickup for this year. Now lastly, for this cheaper section, we have maybe what is my sleeper hit of this sale. We have Rainbow Billy Curse of the Leviathan that is now 50% off, only $10. Now this is a game that when it released, it definitely didn't get enough attention. It is a great action platformer mixing in some RPG mechanics, and it really gives an almost Paper Mario style feel to it. The graphics are superb, the gameplay is really good, and at only $10, this game is a total steal. And once again, I think it's one of those games that might have gotten a really short print run, meaning that if you don't get it this year physically, it'll be hard to find in the future. Now, the last section we're going to be looking at are my favorite pickups overall of the sale so far, and our first is the TMNT Cowabunga collection that is 37% off, $25. Now, the reason why this game is one of my favorite pickups is number one, if you're a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this is a must-have game. Secondly, even if you're not a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as long as you're a beat-em-up fan, you've got some great entries in this collection. You've even got a few platformers and a Metroidvania. This collection was already great value at its full price, so today at $25, it's a great pickup. Now next, we have another sleeper hit of the sale in my opinion. We have Taiko No Tatsujin Rhythm Festival, 50% off for $25. Now, personally, I have not played this entry yet, however, it is one that I will be picking up during this Black Friday sale. It is basically a rhythm-based game, and especially if you play with other people, it is a totally fun experience. And don't worry, if you do have the drum accessory, it does make the gameplay all that more immersive, but even without it, it is still a great game to try out. And once again, North America-wise, this game might not have gotten that many physical copies, meaning that if you don't pick it up this year, once again next year it might be much harder to find. And our last game of this featured section is going to be No More Heroes 3, that is 52% off, $29. Now this is an entry for you action junkies out there. No More Heroes 3 is a 3D action game. It is over the top, it has great antics, it is just a must-have for anyone who likes the genre. Once again, another game that I will be looking at picking up myself. I have the digital version for the moment. I was definitely waiting for this sale to pick up a physical copy, and I'm glad because even if it doesn't drop any lower than $29, it's already a fantastic deal. So that's pretty much it for the featured section of the video. However, as I said, I've put together a quick sizzle reel of some other games that could be good options as well. that was pretty much it for today's video. Now let me know in the comments down below what you thought of today's rapid fire style. I do pretty much think it is what we'll be doing for these Black Friday sales, just to make sure we can get all those videos out on time. And as usual, don't forget, on the way out, if you did like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future videos come out. And as usual, I'll see you in my next video.